What do you think? I'm just going to drive away and let the brake go? I'm standing at the rail looking at it. I want to make sure it's just the work on that. Yeah. Guess what? Just the work on this side.
Harder versus best of Oh, it's the weight. Yeah.
Alright, and what
Yeah, I can feel it bumping the boat. Still got a couple of this. Yeah.
Wait, is this the only thing I did?
For now, yes. Unless you want to grab your engine.
This one? The boat gonna hit me? So like this?
We want to be sneaking.
If it was me now, I'd come back and I thought about it.
Alright, straight out.
Keep your eyes up on the boom.
Alright. We're going to capsize to starboard. So you guys sit on that side over there. So yep, you're good. 1 second, alright?
It just broke up. Should I?
It's alright, but. Alright,
Can I throw it back?
we're going to capsize to starboard. So Austin, sit on your starboard side. Bryson, hold on to the hiking straps. Hiking straps, those loose straps. Austin, sit on the other side.
Alright, it's definitely. You
Alright, now hold on to the
biggie!
hiking straps on the hips.
You fatty, bro! So now.
Yeah, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Alright, Bryson, hold on to the mast.
What? The mask and push up.
There you go. Other way, like this, like this. Flat hand up. Alright, now, yep, Austin, there you go.
That's fine. I'll be right here.
just get a tight shot of that.
Okay.
With a Spanish hand and the American hand shaking hands. It's kind of cool though. That's kind of what this whole video project's about.
Make a movie? Huh? Y'all gonna make a movie?
Nah, we're just making some videos for Arts of the Family Co.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also the Washington Harbor District.
Yeah, we'll hang around a while.
No.
Have a good one.
You too.
In just a little more. Titus, tilt up and go just a little more. Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll keep his logo in the shirt. What do you think?
I don't think we necessarily need that, but
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, got wrapped up on the.
Do you want me to
Yeah, that'd be
tuck
great.
it in?
Yeah, that's
Either
it.
way. Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the mic. Can you take it off?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, Sergio, just begin by introducing yourself and your title. So starting out by saying, my name is Sergio, your last name, co-owner of Angie's Mexican Kitchen, however you want to title yourself.
All right. My name is Sergio Higuera, and I'm a co-owner of Angie's Mexican Kitchen.
And do it one more time.
My name is Sergio Higuera, and I'm a co-owner here at Angie's Mexican Kitchen.
Okay. And are you from Washington?
Yes.
So just tell me a little bit of your background, how you were born here, and how you were exposed to cooking growing up.
Well, I was born and raised here in Little Washington. I got exposed to cooking literally just by hanging around the kitchen with my mom. She's always been the one to cook our meals. She's also, like, I guess besides of all her other jobs that she's had, she would always sew like plates on the weekends, and I would always be there sticking around to help her out.
Okay, and let's do that one more time. Just how you were born in Little Washington, and just the rest of it.
Okay.
Like it, just do it one more time.
All right. I was born and raised here in Washington, North Carolina. Crap.
That's okay.
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it exactly like you said.
I know.
Yeah. And how you were exposed to cooking growing up.
Okay, exposed to cooking.
So
That's the second part that it
Yeah.
evaded me while I was speaking in my
I'm
train of
kind of
thought.
tight on you.
Yeah.
If you start doing this.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
That's all.
You're doing great.
So, I was born and raised here in Washington, North Carolina, and I was exposed to cooking just by hanging around my mom in the kitchen whenever she would sell plates, and just hanging around when she makes meals for all of us in our family.
How did Angie's get started? And again, Angie's Mexican Kitchen started.
Angie's Mexican Kitchen started in October 2019. Just really just an opportunity that fell on our lap, and we couldn't refuse it, so we decided to try it out, and here we are, almost 6 years later.
And what is your mom's role at Angie's?
Mom is the heart of the kitchen. All the recipes are from her or from Grandma, but mainly they're from her. And she's the one that kind of motivates us all to support her and kind of live her dream, because this is something that she's always wanted. So we're all here to support her and support each other.
Talk about that a little more. How your family is involved.
Literally everybody is in here. Mom, Dad.
I would start over and just say everybody in my family.
Everybody in my family is in here. Mom, Dad, brother, sister. Even my youngest sister, when she feels like working, is in here. Dad left his job of 25 years and to go all in here, so it's a full-time commitment for all of us.
And what's your role here? What do you do on a typical day?
Typical day, I do prep work, I help out in the kitchen and cook, I do a lot of the administrative work as well. I sometimes get stuck doing the interviews if my sister doesn't want to do them. So I guess you could say I'm the one that talks, but Mom's the one that does all the hard work.
And talk to me about the importance of food to Hispanic Latino culture.
Ooh, I gotta think about that one.
Food is
Sorry, I'm trying to gather my thoughts.
sure.
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Yeah, tell me about the importance of food to Hispanic and Latino culture.
Food is important to Latino Hispanic culture mainly because a lot of us take pride on where we're from, and specifically in our case, my family's from Sinaloa, which we like to specialize in seafood versus like other people that are from like the lower states where, for example, let's see, like Oaxaca, where it's like, oh, my train of thought went away.
No, that's okay.
I'm trying to come up with the analogy because Mexican food is kind of like how people talk about North Carolina's barbecue versus Texas barbecue and South Carolina barbecue.
North Carolina is associated with barbecue for sure.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like that style, but hold on, I'm trying to grab my thoughts.
Let's take that. And you might want to refer to, instead of referring to specific states and cities in Mexico, just say Mexico, and if you want to talk about a region, just say east, west, north, south.
Okay.
Because a lot of people may not be familiar with those places.
True. All right.
So the importance of food to...
The importance of food to the Hispanic and Latino community. A lot of us take pride in where we're from, especially in our regions. Like, for example, us, we're from Sinaloa, which is in the west side of Mexico. And we just kind of put out what we do and see if hopefully that people come and try our food and enjoy it just as much as we do.
So is that to say that the food is kind of a signature of the region?
Food and seafood, I would say, is a signature of the region. That's typically what we're known for. A lot of people enjoy our ceviche, which is kind of like the staple of where our family is from.
And tell me the importance, what is the importance, do you think, of sharing your food, which is a part of your culture, with the Washington community?
What we try to do when we serve our style of food is kind of give you an example of what it's like eating at our home. Like if we were to invite you to come sit down with us, this is what you would be eating. This is all food that we grew up eating, and we hope that people can see that and feel that, like when they take a bite of our food, that they feel like a sense of home.
And why is that important for people maybe who are from the Washington area but have really had no experience with Hispanic or Latino culture? How important do you think it is? Why is it important to expose them to that?
I guess just so people can have a better understanding of our culture, kind of like how a lot of families from Mexico come here and adapt to the American culture. We just want people to experience it and just have a taste of what it's like.
And yeah, I like that last part. Just repeat it when you say it, just tell me what you mean. Say your food. So instead of saying it, say our food. Why it's important to expose people to it, do you think?
Hold on. The cameras.
I know.
It makes me nervous.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Can you repeat it one more time? Sorry.
Yeah, just why is it important for people to experience your culture through your food?
I should have been more prepared for this.
That's it.
Can we come back to this question?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
One thing I did want to ask you that I didn't really say I was going to talk about. Just give me a description of Washington in your eyes. What is Washington like? And start out by saying Washington is.
Washington has.
Starting David Lippert.
Sorry.
Right.
Washington is. As I grow older, I find it a lot more beautiful. I enjoy it. Small, quiet, beautiful waterfront. It's just relaxing to be here. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of good places to eat, a lot of activities, especially on the water. And overall, I mean, I enjoy Washington a lot. I've grown to love it.
And so for all the people around Washington who are not of Hispanic or Latino origin, may not have experienced that culture very much, why do you find it important to kind of let them taste a bit of it with the food you create here?
Can you repeat that more time?
Yeah.
It's hard to hear.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm way back here. So
Yeah.
Why do you, for the people in the Washington community that are not of Hispanic or Latino origin and may not have experienced that culture very much, why do you think it's important to share a piece of your culture with them, with what you do here?
I think it's important because, I mean, not a lot of people have
And when you say it, tell me what it is.
Oh, crap.
It's important to share because. Okay.
It's important to share our food and our culture just because a lot of people don't have the opportunity to go experience it themselves in Mexico, for example, in our case. So whether it's just a dish or something, hopefully that we can give you some kind of experience that way so you can kind of understand a little bit more about ourselves and our culture.
Well, by the way, what's your most popular, just pick maybe your 3 most popular items here. What are they?
The 3 most popular items I would say are sopes, quesadillas, and ceviche.
And that's what people ask for a lot.
Yes.
When you see people come in and enjoy your food, how does that make you feel?
Rewarding.
And just say when I see people enjoying the food, it makes me feel.
When I see people enjoy the food, it makes me feel grateful, happy, almost a sense of relief as well, just because not everybody is exposed to that kind of style of food. I mean, they're more particularly used to having the Tex-Mex stuff, the chips and salsa, which we don't do, but hopefully the quality of our food makes up for that difference.
How would you describe your food? You describe the others, and I know what you mean, as Tex-Mex. How would you describe the food at Angie's Kitchen?
I would like to say that our food is authentic, particularly in the region of where our family is from. But then again, different regions have different ways of making their food, so some people may not consider it authentic, but we know that for us it is, and this is something that we make at home, and we bring it to here with our recipes and our style of cooking, and hopefully people like it.
You know, you talked about how much you like Washington, what a nice place it is. You know, how does it make you feel to share a little piece of you with Washington?
Repeat that one more time, sorry.
Yeah. You talked about how you love Washington, especially as you've gotten older. How does it make you feel to share a little piece of your culture with Washington through this restaurant?
It makes me feel proud, and I enjoy having the opportunity to show our cooking. We've gotten a lot of support from family, friends, completely random strangers, and it's very uplifting and motivates us to keep trying to grow and keep pushing.
How closely tied is the food that you serve here to your culture, back where your family's from?
I would say it's very closely related. It's very, if it's not exactly the same, it's pretty much right there.
But as part of the food here is more than just sustenance, it's a part of your culture, right?
Yes.
So say that.
Sorry.
I know I'm feeding you lines. I'm
I know.
sorry about it.
It's hard for me to articulate the words.
That's okay. I just kind of making that connection that what you're serving here is more than a meal. It's part of your culture. So just kind of say something like along
Okay,
those lines.
so what we serve here is more than just a meal. It's part of our culture.
That was awesome. I should just write a script for you. But,
Yeah.
You did great. Is there anything else, Sergio, that you wanted to say that I didn't ask you about or tell you to say?
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay. All right. So what is the, hang on just a second, Bob. What is the, you know, and forgive me for not knowing this, but I know my wife and I, when we have dinner, before we eat, we always toast bon appetit, which is French for good appetite.
Yes.
So is there an equivalent?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
The equivalent for,
and you don't have to say that part, just tell me what it is.
provecho.
And then do it again and tell me what it means.
Provecho means like take advantage of the meal, almost like a bon appetit or enjoy your meal. I mean, that's probably, I wouldn't say that's a direct translation, but that is the equivalent to it.
Okay, cool, great. Anything else? Awesome, Sergio.
It hurt.
Rub my legs.
Get over there.
Let me pull my shorts down. Let's be appropriate. Holiday. Just kidding.
Like once you get up there, it feels like you're dizzy, but when
Oh,
you
you're
get
another
That's
way.
fast.
Wait, no, I'm too tall for this. I'm hitting my
You're gonna hit your head, bro.
you're gonna have to grab
Watch
on
your head.
I already hit my head up there.
All right, turn her the other way.
This one doesn't go as fast.
Oh, Mitzi for your quinceañera, you should come here to your photo shoot.
Grab on and go. Instead of having dancing partners, you could have this.
Yeah.
No boys until you turn 18.
He goes fast. Ready?
No, do not.
No, it was the other way.
No, this one.
No, do not push you so hard.
Fix
Just
your
push
leg.
my leg.
Okay,
Fix
just
your leg.
regular. Put your middle.
Yeah, legs in.
Look at them. No, you're supposed to give me a little push and then stop.
You go.
Oh, you're gonna go?
You learn how to do it. He knows how to do
Oh.
it by himself.
He wants to get on the swing. Honey. How about you balance on the balance beam? Do you know how to balance? Let's see, look. If I fall,
Hey guys,
catch me.
what you were doing was perfect. Could you just keep doing that for a little longer?
Yeah,
Just
here.
take turns on this thing?
Come on.
It just looks really nice. You got the mural right in the background, so.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Ready? Which way are you going?
I don't know.
That
Think he
way?
goes faster
That
this way.
Yeah.
No, it was the other way. It was the other way.
Whoa.
It was that way.
Yeah.
Don't fall.
Hold on.
Close your eyes, see how that goes.
Alright, Noah.
You're gonna fall.
Alright, Noah, you turn.
All right, now I can go faster.
I thought Missy was supposed to. Missy will go after me. Well, no, she won't go first. She hits her head.
Stand right in the middle.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Bend your body.
Stand right, we're gonna
He's trying
bend
to go
you.
fast. He's gonna try to go fast. Whoa.
It doesn't look like it's going that fast.
But it
until
is.
you're on it.
Yeah, I bet you feel it.
Does it feel like everything spins?
Alright,
You need down?
Oh, my God.
Oh, you okay?
Got dizzy a little.
Nah, I'm going up there. It's fun.
I want to truck like that when I grow up.
Well, yeah, that was.
I bet Mitzi, you try to go by yourself.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Whoa.
I don't like this. Oh, something on my leg.
Okay.
All right, Anai.
No, I'm not getting up there.
Go.
No, stop. I'm gonna hit my head.
Go, try it.
Is that good?
Scary.
Okay. Yeah, just do
Like-
family stuff.
Who's gonna go first? Noah?
I call
Oh, yeah, I mean, all right, Mitzi.
Me.
You
Still dizzy.
one step
I know, because I'm still dizzy. I would have fell.
You're supposed to go this.
Oh, all the way?
Yeah, all the way. No, you can hold on.
Do you need help?
Support. He's supposed to balance himself.
Wait, just walk by him and if he gets all.
Go, almost there, almost there, almost there.
Does that look like somebody splattered like cake? Stuff?
Yeah. There you go.
No, come on. Nice.
Right height for you?
The
No?
ones that on your school, but they're like,
Oh.
like the 8th grade ones.
Oh. Are you going too high now?
Use your hands.
Huh?
Use your hands.
You're going good?
Look at me.
You need a push, Mitzi?
Can you push?
You need a push, Liam?
Why are they so sweet? Now it's gonna hit my face. That's like whales.
Don't go too fast. fast for him because he gets scared.
You need to go faster, Noah? Huh? Oh, you kicked me.
Oh, don't do that. Okay, that's enough.
Higher?
She's going too high.
You don't want to go higher? Noah's already going high. All right, let me push Mitzi.
Okay, but you gotta be careful because this thing hits me.
Am I going this one, Mitzi?
No, I like this one. Thank you.
She got shade.
I can't go that high. I get scared.
It's scary. Because okay, thank you.
That's good?
Yep.
You're going to go higher?
Slow me, no, can you slow me down now?
You're scared?
Can I get back up here, Leo?
I'm not sure.
Sure. Dad, you want to go over here, babe?
Oh, yeah,
No, I'm good.
No, you go back.
I'll be dizzy.
The metal one. Over there.
You go
Try
ahead.
it, try it.
You go.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Come on. No, let's see. Somebody go help Mitzi.
Mitzi, get on this one.
Yeah, try this one.
So
Don't go behind the thing.
should we just leave Mitzi?
You want to get back on? Like, use your body to lift yourself up. Like I did, like jump. Jump up. There you go.
Ooh.
Got it.
You gonna push him? What?
Where do you think
Push him, babe.
Yeah, I think last two
You ready? Oh.
My butt. I like I think because like but it feels like forever.
Is that high enough? Yes?
Yeah. No, I want to make him 360 over.
Can you go down the slide?
Good. So, Raul, just introduce yourself for me.
Hello, my name is Raul Olivares.
And do that again, but just don't say hello.
Okay.
Just say your name
Okay.
and what your title is here, and the name of the school.
Okay. My name is Raul Olivares Jr. I am the principal here at John Cotton Taylor Elementary School.
Perfect. And just give me a very basic background, where you're born, how and when you got to Washington.
I was born and raised in Southern California, and I moved to Washington about 17 years ago as a transfer student to East Carolina University.
And where is your family from? What's their background?
My family is originally from Mexico. My father's family is from Jalisco, and my mother's family is from Michoacan.
Excellent. And just tell me about your family. Your
My
your
immediate
wife
family.
and
Okay,
immediate
like
family.
which one?
The one that the ones we took video of.
Okay. So I have a beautiful wife and 3 beautiful children. I have a 14-year-old daughter and 8 and 9-year-old sons. Oddly enough, I will be the principal for my youngest son here. He's a rising 3rd grader. My middle son, he is a rising 4th grader, and my daughter is a rising freshman in high school.
So, how do you and your family like Washington?
So my family and I love Washington. My children, they were all born here in Washington, so they don't know anything outside of Washington. Being from California and moving to Washington, at first I was miserable, to be honest, and I was the big city boy coming into a small town. But now as a parent, I love Washington. I don't see myself raising my children anywhere else. My wife and I, we want to retire here in Washington and raise our children, be able to take our grandchildren and sightsee around our small town.
How would you describe the Hispanic and Latino community in Washington?
I would say that the Hispanic community here in Washington is a true family. I think with so many Hispanics migrating and into Washington and from different parts of Latin America, and leaving their families behind in their native countries, coming to a new place, you rely on each other and you become a family. We might not be blood related, but we are culturally related. And, when any of us need anything, we're there to support each other and help each other.
One minor light adjustment.
Okay.
Not a big one.
You're doing great.
Yeah, this is great. Good eye
It's like I
contact.
wrote a script for you.
I've done a few of these.
Okay, yeah. I think you have. You're right. Really good
Well,
eye
I saw
contact.
you in the My Home North Carolina piece on PBSNC, which I thought was really well done.
I did one for Hispanic leaders in the community. I think it was with WITN maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done a few.
All right. So tell me about the mural at Bobby Andrews Recreation Center.
So the mural at the Bobby Andrews Center, phenomenal mural, by the way, and my compliments to the artist, George Le Chevalier. Yeah, because I had to look
You
off
knew
camera
that
to
was
see
coming.
it. I knew it was coming.
Glad you're doing
George
it.
Le Chevalier. Okay.
Maybe start out with him, get that over with. Just say
Okay.
the mural at the Bobby Andrews Rec Center was painted by
Okay.
George Le Chevalier, and then your opinion about it.
Okay. The mural at Bobby Andrews Center, painted by George Le Chevalier, is a phenomenal.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
I think it's George Le Chevalier.
You
George
looked
Le,
down and said, did I get it?
Did I get it?
George Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier. George Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier. Yeah.
George
you got
Le
it.
Chevalier. Okay.
Okay.
Take 50. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The mural at the Bobby Andrews Center by George Le Chevalier is a phenomenal piece that commemorates what Hispanic family and Hispanic culture truly represents. Not only is it a piece of art that the community is able to enjoy, but it's one also that as a Hispanic, you're proud to look up, and all the words that are on that mural symbolize what a true Hispanic family is and what the culture represents. Words like family, bravery, words like camaraderie, and being able to drive by there or take your family on a day out there and have a picnic, enjoy the splash pad, and just looking up at that mural and seeing that not only are they words, but they're words in our native language that we're able to be proud to say, I am proud to be here. I'm proud to be a Hispanic in this community.
Awesome. Did that plane interfere too much? Your light is sliding down a little bit?
Is it?
It was. It
I was gonna
slid
say,
down.
well, didn't I adjust this?
It
right?
was slowly sliding down, and it slid down probably just about 3 or 4 inches.
Back to where I didn't want it.
I didn't see any much different. I was watching the monitor, and I didn't really see a noticeable
No, I was
difference
just
in the
looking-
light.
I was looking for glare,
Yeah,
but we're good.
that was fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
just going to have you do it again just as a safety.
Just as a safety. but I
Okay,
think-
perfect. What did I say?
No.
Wait, am I saying his name again?
No, you actually,
Yeah.
but just in case, George.
George Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier.
Le Chevalier. Le Chevalier.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's Le.
La.
Le Chevalier.
La
I
Chevalier.
know in French, L-E is Le.
La. Okay.
And L-E-S is Le, but I assume it's the
La
same in Spanish
Chevalier.
as Latin.
But I don't think his last name is Spanish. I think he's got some Portuguese in
Okay.
him.
All right, so that was great.
George Le Chevalier.
You said the mural painted is phenomenal, and you really did a great job of explaining what it means to the Hispanic community. And just so we're safe and we have it, let's just do it one more time.
The mural at the Bobby Andrews Center by George Le Chevalier is a phenomenal representation of what the Hispanic community represents and what the culture is and the moral values that a Hispanic family would have. It's a great opportunity to take your family out there, have a picnic, enjoy the splash pad, and as you're eating your meal and you're sharing a meal with your family, it's phenomenal to be able to look up, read the words, and know that they're in Spanish and that it's your culture represented on that wall. and that you are able to have conversation with your younger children and the future generation and be able to show them, hey, these words and these are the meanings, like family, you know, celebration, fiesta, which means party, and you can see a fiesta in many different ways. A fiesta and a celebration can be just you celebrating, having a picnic with your family out at the park, enjoying yourselves, or accomplishments that you're having and the struggles that you've overcome as a family. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Is this when I said what it meant to Hispanics in Washington?
Yeah, and you expound on that a little bit. I think you did that already, but do it again.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
Seeing the words on the mural and being able to have the community in Washington and those visiting and being tourists here in the town of Washington, being able to see the words that represent what Hispanic culture is, gives them an insight as to what are the values and the morals for our families. And as a Hispanic, and for the Hispanics that live here in Washington, being able to see those words and know that our efforts are being able to be showcased on such a magnitude really gives you that honor, and it gives you that sense of being proud for what your culture is. Being able to come together and being able to share with one another, especially when so many Hispanics come to Washington from different parts of Latin America. They all don't just come from, let's say, Mexico, but you become a family. And when you read those words that are on the mural, it truly gives you an insight as to struggles that our Hispanics have overcome and the joys that come out of overcoming these hurdles.
How important is it, do you think, that a public, very public piece of art conveys that to non-Hispanic people?
I think that it is important for the community to know that yes, it's honoring Hispanics, but it's not just a sector for one given culture. It's a sector for all of us to be able to embrace, regardless of what color your skin is. It's a way for everyone that lives in Washington to be able to have a sense of pride. That family is important, that unity is important, whether you're related by blood or you're related by association, regardless of what it is, we all go through struggles. And I think having that on the mural lets all of us as residents of Washington and the surrounding areas know that it is important to have one another's back, regardless of what color your skin is. We are all here for one another, and that we're all here to help each other and lend a helping hand when anyone needs help.
All right. Awesome. You're really good. I feel like I just want to keep getting more and more sound from you, but I don't really need it. So I don't have anything else I wanted you to cover.
Okay.
Mel, did you have anything else you wanted to say about any of that?
No, I think we're good. I think you said you're touching base on like who did the mural and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that will all be covered.
Okay.
So I think it's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
This was easy.
Very good.
You can go on to something else.
Like you want a different screen on there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I can show you. Fine.
Yeah, you can just scroll through them. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Scroll a little bit slower.
Okay. I need I'm gonna go back because now there's personal information.
Yeah,
on the
that's
display.
like that.
So I'll just restart it.
Yeah.
Do you want it full screen? Is that better?
That even better.
Okay.
Okay.
You rolling? Okay, just state and spell your name for it, George.
Yeah, it's George Chevalier, and I guess I'll look at you.
Yes.
George Chevalier, Georges, sorry, LE space CHEVALLIER.
And do you have a certain title that you want to go by? Mural artist or?
Mural artist.
Mural artist, okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing these camps. What is the importance of exposing children to art, do you think?
I think exposing children to art is extremely important for 3 reasons. First, it makes the young people think differently. When you are creative, you need to solve problems. And even if you're not an artist or want to be an artist, I think learning how to see things differently, how to solve problems in a creative way is extremely important for young kids to realize. Also, I think when you create art, you start to ask questions about things. You look at something or you hear something and you try to take it in and try to understand it. And by understanding, you ask questions, and asking questions is really, really important. And finally, I think the most important thing about teaching art, it shows empathy and compassion. And this is really important because in our society, in modern society, the first thing that gets thrown out is the arts, because we see results in other things. You know, like business, you see results, or doctors, you see obviously results. In the arts, you don't see results immediately. But when something goes bad, when you lose somebody, when something goes wrong, when you're sad, you go to the arts. You look at paintings, you listen to music, you eat food that might remind you of your grandmother. So arts is not in the forefront, but it's something that's spiritual, that heals the soul. And this is extremely important for young kids to understand that.
So it's an intangible benefit, maybe?
Yes, it's an intangible benefit, but ultimately, when it comes down to it, it's a human benefit. And it's really important because it creates humanity, creates compassion for the kids. And this is really important because everything we try to learn is very black or white, win or lose. And art is a way of coping with the world.
Tell me just a little bit about the mural camp you're doing now that Bob's going to get some shots of.
Yeah. Right now I'm working in Nash Community College, doing a camp with young kids. And this is really important because I'm teaching them the basics of graffiti in a legal way. But we're also going to be creating a mural. It's You're Not Alone mural. And we're working together with an organization called You Are Not Alone. And this organization creates murals all over the world. And what we're doing, we're working with them, and this organization highlights mental health. And we also partnering with the Academy of Fire in the fire department for Nash Community College, because right now most people don't know how affected fire people are by mental health. A lot of them have PTSD. There's been a big rise on suicides the last few years, and this kind of goes unnoticed. So this mural is working in a threefold. We're teaching the kids how to create a mural. We're working to promote awareness of mental health, but we're also highlighting specifically mental health for fire people.
This mural behind us that you're going to take a look at here in just a few minutes was painted at a mural camp here with school children, and it was themed, it was given a theme of Hispanic culture. Yeah. How important is it for kids, and especially non-Hispanic kids, to work on something that's art with a Hispanic theme to it?
Yeah, I think we can say I think it's extremely important for kids to learn and understand other cultures. Not necessarily Hispanic. We're in this place together, and I think it's extremely important to learn. And I think there's nothing wrong about learning other cultures. I think it's a sense of pride. It's really important. If we're going to be working together, again, we need to think of the future. Kids need to understand that it's okay to be different. It's okay to celebrate different things. So I think it's extremely important. Me being Latino, I like people to celebrate Latino arts, but if you're African American, if you're European descent, if you're Native American, it doesn't matter. I think it's not one is lesser than other, or we're choosing sides. I think it's really important to highlight our differences. And most people think that's a bad thing. Being different is good as long as we celebrate it and we're proud. I think it's extremely important. Right now, there's a lot of Latino people doing a lot of amazing things, working really hard. Yeah. They're lucky I'm not the actor from Batman.
Yes.
Do you know who what's his name?
Is he going out the door?
We don't know. He's on his phone.
What's the guy's name?
Paul.
No, from Batman, the actor.
Oh, from where?
Batman. He's the actor from Batman.
He's an Australian actor.
He's Australian, British, or something. No, he was doing a scene.
Yeah,
he was doing a scene and somebody walked by, and he was being recorded, and he just went, oh,
went nuts.
It's like, oh, bloody hell, what the beep. It'll be good.
Hang on, hold on.
Yeah, it'll be a good performance.
Okay,
I'm going to tell you a secret of life. right now. I just forgot it.
Dang.
How are we gonna make $1 million?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, but.
We'd ask them just to give us 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now they're going to talk.
Okay,
All right,
I mean,
that's
we can
right.
like, okay, okay.
So you were talking about
Yeah.
celebrating differences and
Yeah.
the importance of
And
that.
I'll
And you
finish,
said right now, and I think you were
I think
going
I
to
was
bring
talking
it
about,
kind of
like,
up
how-
to date to a current.
Yeah, and I don't want to get too get political, but then
Yeah.
I kind of like, I want to mention, okay, yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Right now, we have a big Latino population here in the U.S. that are doing an amazing job, working hard, making our communities better. So I think it's really important to highlight their contributions in art, in food, in music, in culture, and in everyday work.
And thank you for that. That was good. So tell me just a little bit about the mural that you painted here.
Yeah.
And just kind of start with how that came to be, but briefly. We're not going to spend a lot of time
Yeah.
on it. But.
Yeah. The Viva la Vida, wait, let me think. It was, we got a grant, I forgot the name. It's Z. Smith Foundation, I think it was. Z. Smith.
Smith Reynolds?
Yeah.
Z. Smith Reynolds. I always forget. I always get one letter right and then the rest wrong. Okay. The mural here in Washington, D.C., we were extremely lucky because we got a Z. Smith.
Oh, don't worry about the funder
Yeah.
and the funding.
Okay.
Just talk about the mural
Okay.
itself. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to bring because it was extremely unique to get it, and a lot of people were upset because it was a lot of money. So people were like, "What the hell? We're spending a lot of money on this when we need lights." But it's okay. For the Viva la Vida mural, we wanted to celebrate the Latino community in Beaufort County. So what we did, we went to different places and see what the Latino population, not the regular population, wanted to see in this mural. And words like family, culture, music, food came up. They wanted to see this. And for me, instead of trying to illustrate figuratively, I chose to put the words in Spanish because family can be anything. Family can be a single mother, family can be adopted kids, family can be two dads, family can be grandparents. So instead of trying to figure out a general idea of what family is, I just put the word, like love. What's love? I love my dog, I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my job. So instead of trying to define something, I wanted to just put the word and then have the viewer define it. I also wanted to celebrate the water and the culture in Beaufort County. So we have a blue crab, we have different fish, we have different seaweeds that only exist here. We have water the water section was painted with about 500 kids from local schools. So it was really a spectacular mural and what it represents to the community, not only the Latino community, but what it represents to the city of Washington.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
We should have put that sign on the other end of the hallway. We've got two signs up there that say filming in progress, but there's none over there on that side.
Oh. Do they work in the theater?
They've rented out the theater for camps.
Yeah.
There's these camps going on, so these are probably teachers working with kids back there.
I mean, not to be judgmental. I don't know anything about this or theater.
Oh, well,
But-
Arts of
but-
the Pamlico is headquartered here.
Yeah, but if I see this, well, no, if I'm walking into a hallway and I see a camera, a light, and two
Right.
people talking,
I would be very quiet.
I'll be just like,
They don't understand all
I
that.
would close the door very quietly. I would communicate.
it's like,
know,
I would not
know.
be all like, bye.
Right.
Turn the phone
I'm
on.
with you. I
Yeah, I
understand.
mean, I would just feel like, it looks like
I better keep it down.
It
right.
looks like they're filming. You know, there's a camera, there's a light, there's a guy with a
Hey,
microphone.
what are y'all doing down there?
It's like my kids.
Right.
Like when they slam the door at like 6 o'clock in the morning, they wake up the mom. I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. Everybody's asleep and you just quietly.
At
Anyways,
Anyways,
don't show that on the TV when I called out my kids.
yeah, you got that? You got
$100 we won't.
Yeah, they'll be like blackmailing me for the rest of my life.
First of all.
So, you talked, how important do you think it is to have that symbol, that mural, that you painted, and with the help of the school kids you mentioned, and this one here, out and exposed in a community like Washington?
I think having the Viva la Vida mural in Washington is extremely important. And it's not because I'm involved. I think this mural should be the first step into accepting art in the community. Even the mural that was just created, is this based on the mural or?
I don't think so, but
okay.
it was probably, I think it was in part inspired.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll answer that again.
Yeah.
I tried to.
Yeah, you can just start.
Yeah. I think having a mural like Viva la Vida mural is extremely important. Not just because I'm involved in it. That's not it. I think that's a groundbreaking artwork that should inspire the whole city of Washington to keep creating. I'm glad to see that there's other murals that are happening now with kids, and I think it's just the first step. I think Washington, the city of Washington here, Little Washington, has so much to give. The theater, it's amazing. The food is amazing. The culture is amazing. And now we have visual arts, and hopefully this is the first step into embracing more murals in the city, because really, I think Little Washington, it's a really special place.
And this mural here, even though it's not in such a public place, this is a very visited gallery.
Yeah.
The importance of that,
Yeah.
Having that exposure.
And I think it's great that young kids were able to work into this, and it also shows that a mural does not necessarily have to be outside. A mural can be inside, and the mural will make up the space it lives in. Viva la Vida mural is in a specific space. You can see it from far away. This mural is more intimate. People that are going to come in, they're going to see, they're going to walk past it, through it, they're going to look. So I think it's extremely important, and it's an amazing thing for young kids to be celebrated and to have their work shown like this.
I really like what you just said. You had a little stumble there in the middle.
Always.
Can you? Yeah, that's okay. Not always, but can we just try that one more time?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
You were talking about the importance of having. It's a different kind of space, a smaller space.
I'll try to
but
think.
you talked about people kind of walking through and seeing it. So just re-hit that a little bit.
Yeah. Let me think. Okay. I think the Viva la Vida mural has its own space. No, sorry.
That's okay.
I think it's really important that Viva la Vida mural inspires other people or other artists. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I just went blank.
Take a minute.
Yeah. We're talking about this in a different space. Okay.
Yeah, just kind of connecting the two a little bit. Yeah.
And what's the mural here? Do you know?
I don't know what the name of it is.
And what's the theater's name again?
It's the Turnage Theater.
Turnage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for young kids to create the mural in the Turnage Theater, I think it's extremely important because it's a whole different process for them, and the mural lives in a specific space. Every mural has to work with the space. The Viva la Vida mural works in outside because it's big, it has colors, and now this mural here is very intimate. People will come in, they will look at the mural, they can walk through it, and I think it's a great opportunity for young kids to be able to show what they have created.
Awesome, that was perfect. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm like, when I do these things, it's like taking an exam. Once I write it down, it's gone. And I'm too old. I'm too old to remember what I just said.
Yeah, I hear you.
know.
That's all I had, George. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention that came to mind while we were
No,
talking?
we talked about the Viva la Vida mural. We talked a little bit about this work that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And I know from experience that a lot of it will be chopped.
But it'll just be the best of it, George.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
No, you did a really good job kind of connecting the two, so that helped a lot. So, all right, good.
I'm used to it, so.
When you're running. Action. Anytime.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Would you ever touch it?
What?
Would you ever touch it?
I wouldn't, but I can kind of.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
go ahead. Okay, and walk away. This, this way. Do it one more time.
And that's why my acting career ended shortly. If you can.
just state and spell your name for me, Lisa. I know it, but just as an audio check.
Lisa Peyton Jones.
Okay, and how do you want to title yourself, or for us to title you?
Co-founder, Executive Director, Washington Waterfront Underground Railroad Museum.
Okay. Just how did the mural camp come to be?
The mural camp came to be because of an initiative that we're doing with Building Integrated Communities. It's sponsored by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. And one of the things that the initiative would have us to do is to reach out into the Latino community. And one of the ways that we thought would be a very powerful way to do that is by having an art camp. And we would sponsor some art students from P.S. Jones Junior High School. They were members of Caitlin Kozak's digital art class. And so working with Deborah Tonich, who is the executive director of Arts at the Pamlico, we kind of brainstormed to see how we could introduce, first of all, Latin culture, history, art to these young students. And so the art camp came about because we wanted to come up with a way not only to introduce a new way of thinking about arts and cultures of other people, but have them express what they knew or understood. I would ask them, if you could tell a story about Hispanic Latino culture in Washington, what kind of story would you tell? And so they talked about, oh, we could do art, we could do music, we could, and I asked them, well, how would you do that art? And they said, well, we can make murals, we can make paintings, we can make pictures. And so we thought about that as part of the art camp that's sponsored by Arts at the Pamlico every summer. And so with the help of Caitlin Kozak and some of her students and working with the art camp here, we got some young students who were really interested in art. And so we brought them down to the Washington Waterfront Museum. We gave them kind of a crash course on Latino history, because the one thing we want to do is for Latino students to see themselves in art and culture history here in Washington. That's part of one of the big initiatives, that we're able to represent and make sure the Latino Hispanic culture is represented here in Washington, that they feel they have a very welcoming presence here, and that their culture, which is a source of pride for them, is something they can share. And so the students were able to come up with a brilliant piece of art. I first thought talking about when Latinos first started coming here history-wise in the early 1800s. But then I saw their enthusiasm to be able to create something on their own. So I kind of pulled back, because instead of just talking about when they came here and some of the things that they were able to do for themselves and their families while they were here, I started listening to them talk about what they wanted to create. And so the art camp evolved into something really, really marvelous. You'll be able to see some of the work they did. But the camp was to introduce art and culture of another ethnic group to a young group of artists.
You talked about how important it is for the Latino Hispanic kids to see themselves in the art. How important is it for non-Hispanic, non-Latino kids to see Latinos represented in the artwork?
Well, it's very important. One of the things I did, I took a group photo, and I showed it to all of the campers, and I asked them, when you look at this picture, who's the first person you look for? And they said, me. And I said, that's so important that everybody in this town needs to be able to look at a huge picture of what Washington can represent and see themselves. So it was not only important for the Latino Hispanic students, but for the other students working with them as well, to be able to look and see in a deeper picture in their vocabulary, what they were discussing, what they were talking about, and their brainstorming of ideas, to be able to be a part of this project as well. Because they're actually doing something that's making history. This has never been done before. So not only is it important to the Latino Hispanic students, It was important to everyone involved. They really got into it. They talked about different things that they wanted to put in the picture. They collaborated together, and it really was a wonderful thing to be able to see all kinds of people, young people working together on a project that would mean so much to so many.
You know, there's going to be people, kind of, George and I talked about how prominent the mural is over the George Andrews Center, busy road that goes by with inside of it. This is a smaller space, an inside space, but it is a very public art gallery that people in the community come through. How important is it for people in the community to see this work created by these kids?
It's going to make a huge impact. First of all, to see the work that they actually put into it, labor intensive, they really put their heart into it. But I'm hoping that people will feel, hopefully, some of the emotions I've felt. When it's beyond a wow factor. It's really other than just looking at that art. But your heart is drawn to it because you see the energy, the time, the thought that went into making that mural. It's something that's going to make all of us feel proud. But I'm hoping that people will come in and just see how these young students have represented a very important culture and how we can all now take a stake in that, not only to see art produced, but I'm hoping it'll start a conversation about what we need to see more of in our community.
And what would be the outcome of that conversation you have?
We're hoping that the outcome of that conversation would be more Latinos, Hispanics in the arts. I'm thinking about trying to get some junior high school students. Deborah and I, we talked about maybe we can get them to do a play, to write the play, to produce the play, to act the play, all in Spanish. We're hoping that other people will think about different ways that they can get maybe their students in their classroom engaged in projects like these. And we're hoping that adults will be able to not only look at these things that young people are doing, but hopefully, how could I do something like that?
Okay, that's great. That's all I had, Lisa. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm just so grateful for Blue Cross and Blue Shield to be able to sponsor us to be able to do something like this. I see the longevity in it, and so we're hoping to do like more art camps for other students as well. But this project has really found the heartbeat in the Latino community. I can't tell you how proud people are to hear that the students have done this, not just Latino, Hispanic parents and adults, but how others are engaged now to maybe we can do something like this. So I'm excited about what this is going to be, what it can do. And just like George's art on the Bobby Andrews, it really pulled all of us into it. And I'm looking for this to do the same.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
Lisa.
you. Thank you.
In the heat of the day.
Okay. So, Caitlin, just state your first and last name and spell it for me.
Okay.
And your title, I guess it would be your title as a digital arts teacher. So.
Okay. Caitlin Kozik, K-A-T-E-L-Y-N, Kozik, K-O-Z-U-C-H. And my title is digital art teacher at P.S. Jones Middle School.
Just tell me a little bit about the mural camp, how it got going and how it worked and everything.
Sure. I met Deborah at the unveiling of a mural that we had we did through an artist who was a former student. He brought the opportunity, presented it to the county, and we accepted it at our school. So I kind of worked with him on that, and then Deborah came to the unveiling and said, hey, we've got this grant and we need an artist to oversee kids, and this is the vision. And I had known Lisa. She had come to our school before when we asked her for other things. So it was really fun to work with my students and meet new students I hadn't met before to kind of plan this and see what came about.
So how did it work? Just tell me just a very brief and explanation of how it worked.
So Deborah and I kind of planned, and Lisa on the phone by email a few weeks prior, ordered the supplies, and then put it out there for kids to sign up from across the county. And from there, we kind of set like a schedule for the week we went to the Underground Railroad Museum where Lisa kind of immersed the kids in what she has already done and discovered in our town and what she hoped to see come for this mural, and kind of give them some context on things they might not have otherwise understood as far as Hispanic and Latin American roots that exist and have existed for hundreds of years in our community beyond what they might know, like within their family or friends. And then we kind of sketched out ideas, and it was really cool to watch the kids from as young as second and third grade, I think, as old as rising early college and high school students kind of work and collaborate together. Their ideas came out of their head and onto paper, and they totally ran with it. We would kind of guide and direct if they landed on something that was a valid idea, and they absolutely took ownership and ran with it.
And I know all this and we know, but just state, what was the theme of the mural?
In Life in Vivid Color.
Just say the theme of the mural. Okay.
The theme of the mural was vivid color. I need to look and make sure I'm saying that right. What is it? Okay.
Okay.
Try to say it again. The theme of the mural was our community in vivid color, and we also then, of course, translated it into Spanish.
And why do you think that theme was important and valuable for these kids?
I think beyond what they know as a whole, it's important to understand what others bring culturally to our community and to our lives. We enjoy their music and food and culture so much, and just being able to have that experience is such a enrichment for our lives.
And just briefly explain, where do these kids came from?
The students who participated in the mural camp came from P.S. Jones Middle School, all of which I knew and had a relationship with. Some of them I reached out to moms and dads and said, I'd love your student work on this. I know they're so talented and have so many great ideas. And then I was so thrilled to meet new students that I hadn't met before at schools like the Early College and the Montessori School, Washington Montessori, and Northeast. I believe that's the group that we had.
And what did you want them to get out of the experience?
I think working with a group on a project is a great experience. Working with a concept from nothing that you can take ownership and see displayed publicly like this, so proudly and talked about in such honor, is one of the coolest experiences. And I know a lot of those kids who worked on the mural we did previously were just ready to get another opportunity just like that one.
How important do you think it is? Because I was, talking to Lisa about this, that, this is a very public gallery. People just kind of walk in, or, so all kinds of people in the community are going to walk by and see their art and the Latino theme of it. Why do you think that's important, that people in the community see that and understand it?
I think it's important that the gallery is here, first of all, and that community members feel welcome and comfortable to walk in and see and experience the arts. I think the arts are one of the most highest order thinking you can do with your brain as far as creating and being creative and having the opportunity and the freedom and the encouragement to do that. Being able to walk into a space like this and see a friendly face like Lisa or Deborah, and be encouraged to get involved. And there's flyers and activities, and there's something for everyone. So I think it's an awesome asset to our students, our community.
And as the teacher, when you look up and see, your students did that, how does that make you feel?
It's awesome. And I kind of got to see what each child was excited about and what they worked on, and seeing them excited about it, and to be able to say, I did that. And show people and be proud of it is such a cool feeling. So I was grateful to be a part of it.
Awesome. Caitlin, I didn't have anything else. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention that I didn't ask you about? Or?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Good job.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice. I'm going to have to shout at it from here. All right. So Carter, I want you to just say who you are, how old you are, and what school you're from, and just do it by saying, my name is your name. I'm maybe just the grade. I'm in such grade at such and such school. So let's start with that.
All right, my name is Carter T. Ross. I am in the 7th grade, well, going to the 7th grade, and I'm 12 years of age, and I go to the P.S. Jones Middle School.
Okay, and do that again because you kind of corrected yourself there in the middle, so let's just do that again and say it how you feel like you want to say it.
My name is Carter T. Ross. I'm going to the 7th grade. Well, my age is 12.
And what school are you from?
I go to P.S. Jones Middle School.
Okay, so just point out the parts that you did on this mural and tell me what they are and a little bit about what you did.
So for this mural...
Get closer to it. Don't, there you go. And keep your body towards me a little. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. Perfect.
So for this...
I know that's a lot of instruction.
So for this mural, I ended up doing time itself, holding a dancer through time. And so these hands symbol peace and power. Now this is just the wind showing that it's going through time, and it's just simple, but it has a deeper meaning because time itself, it's not just staying there, it's going and it's progressing in this culture.
And so one of the themes of this was Hispanic and Latino culture. What does that mean to you, and why is that important to you to do this and with that theme in mind?
Well, this is important because it helps multiple people know more about it. And it's important like any other culture, but this is the basis one. So this one, we were focusing on for the appreciation of it. So this one, it shows dances, and those are big parts of history. They had them in kingdoms, they had them at gatherings, they had them at any party. But dances, they were important.
So for a week, you worked with other students putting this together. How did you like that experience, and what did you get out of it?
Well, it was a very fun experience, and what I got out of it was, as we work together, we bring that culture together. So we may express that culture in art, and people may do it in other ways, but what I learned from it is that we can express things in multiple ways. It's just that art is one of the more expressive ways.
You can't beat that.
I think we're talking to a future
leader.
All right, great job.
I'm going to do great job. All right, anytime. Go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead and go.
This is time itself. It's simple but has a deeper meaning. These are peace and power signs, showing the importance of it. And this is a dancer through time, also showing the importance of it by also giving it a deeper meaning as well.
You were awesome. That was great.
You're going to do.
So what I want you to do is just say, my name is, your first and last name, how old you are, and what school you were from. So go ahead.
Oh, my name is Ruby Figueroa, and I am 15 years old, and I'm at Washington High School.
So now tell me what this is that you worked on, what part of the mural it is, and what you did.
This one we were talking about Colombian salsa, I think, and all I did was paint the background first, like the base colors, and then the flowers, and then this half avocado.
And what is it that we're seeing? What does this symbolize?
Let's wait a second.
Oh.
About some cultures of different type. We were just picking random ones from like back then, and we were like moving it around, see like if it was a timeline of us moving it. And then we were like doing dances as well. And so we did Colombian salsa for this one.
And so this is supposed to represent Colombian salsa, as in salsa music.
Uh-huh.
So that is supposed to be what exactly?
Of the two couples dancing, the girl is going that way and the guy is facing this way. Yeah, pretty much.
Do you like it, what you see there?
Yeah, it's nice how we did it, how it looks like they're combined. But I like it very much.
So the theme of the mural is, related to Hispanic Latino culture. Why do you think it's important to have that as a theme for a piece of art like this?
So we can have other people knowing about our cultures and stuff.
Why is it important for other people to know about your culture?
So they can get to know how we are and to see new stuff and enjoy it as well as much as we do. I don't know.
No, that's good. What did you, you were working for a week with some fellow students on this. What did you get out of that experience and the experience of completing a mural?
Teamwork. We had a lot of teamwork we had to do and a lot of stuff for all 7 of these. But we had fun making these. We had a lot of joy trying to create this and make it look like if it was flowing around.
And this is hanging in a very public art gallery where people are just going to walk in and be able to see it. How does that make you feel that you created something that the public's going to see?
Good. It's so they can see what we all did and enjoy seeing it. It's nice. I like it. I will appreciate what everyone else did too. But yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was very good. Thank you. And what we're seeing there.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I did these flowers up here, and
Let's start again. I didn't see the flowers. Oh, there they are. Right, go.
I did these flowers up here to show different kinds of flowers they are that we use. The people, they're like dancing they're like Colombian salsa. They're dancing. We did like winds all around these, some music, watermelon, and some avocados to like bring some new stuff up here.
And then you worked on the background too, right?
Yeah, the background, we had to find some shades to put in it, and we used 2 different colors to like make it darker in the bottom and more lighter in the top, so it can look more like dayish.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, your first and last name,
My
your
name.
age, and your school.
Okay.
And then we're going to have you just talk about what you did on the mural. Just kind of point out what part of the timeline are we seeing in the part you worked on, what you did, and why you think that theme is important, and what you got out of the experience. So, all right. So start out with your name, age, and school.
My name is Angeli Figueroa. I'm 11, and I am in P.S. Jones.
Okay. And you need to look at me also.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want to do that again? Or? Yeah, do that one more time and look at me. Please speak up. All right.
My name is Angeli Figueroa. I'm 11 years old, and I go to P.S. Jones.
Did that work? Okay, tell me about this part of the mural and what you did on it.
This part I did mostly like half of the flowers. The big purple one I did the most. This dance is like from the oldest times. Like this whole place is from like the oldest times to now, how the Hispanic culture throughout the years dances. So what we mostly did was flowers and just dancing through time.
And
Hang on one second.
yeah.
I'm going to move this to the other pocket real quick.
kind of just tell me what we're looking at on this pane of the mural?
We are mostly looking at these two. And these two are, I'm pretty sure they're dancing to the old time like dances.
Okay, you want to start that over?
Yeah, 'cause
okay,
I'm
and
not.
we also have a little car horn thing.
Yeah.
So just kind of.
I'm actually not sure what dance it was.
Well, you don't have to know every detail. Just kind of tell me basically what are we looking at when we look at that? Yeah.
What we're mainly looking at here is how the sun is going up, I'm pretty sure. So the sun's coming up, which is like a dark orange and red. And we wanted to put different types of flowers that are like representing the Hispanic culture, because a lot of Hispanic places have a lot of flowers. So we wanted to put a lot of flowers there so we could represent the Hispanic culture.
Okay, and tell me again, what parts of that did you work on?
The whole back of it and most of these.
And what exactly did you do? Just kind of explain specifically what.
Just like the flowers, basically like this one and that one and all the little flowers that are there.
Why do you think it's important to represent that culture in a piece of work like this?
I think most of the time people can't feel like know about the culture by just talking about it. So if just showing a picture or an image about the culture or explaining about the culture, I feel like that would be a little better.
And why is that important, that level of understanding?
So people can get to know different cultures of Hispanics and not expect them to be all the same.
And, you know, for a week, you know, you kind of worked with these other students to create this. What did you enjoy or get out of that experience?
Well, it was all pretty fun, get to learn new things and just meet new people. To do something I love the most is explaining and doing things that are like Hispanic cultures.
So, you know, this piece is, and that's your sister, this of course, but this piece is going to be on display in public as it is now. This is a popular gallery. People walk in all the time. What does it feel like to you to, you know, have something that you helped create hanging in a place like this?
I feel really great about it, so other people can see about like Hispanic cultures and how we took our time just to do this for other people to see.
Awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Okay, nice job. Good job. Now stay right. Go ahead.
The two figures that are right here is just dancing to some music. What we mainly wanted to show you on this one is how life changes throughout the years, and that different dances and different cultures are like, they mean a lot of things. So what most of us did, we did a lot of the flowers, and like these are, I want to say roses, but like before they bloom. And so we just wanted to make it look like it's from like a restaurant that is either Hispanic or another normal restaurant.
You're recording audio too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like some of what she said there.
And talk about the flowers, and I don't know if you can point to them, they're so high.
The flowers are meant for people to see how many flowers are different and like found out throughout the years. And we just wanted to show y'all a lot of flowers, and most of these I did, like this one, that one, and some of the small ones, and yeah.
Good. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So just tell me your name, starting with my name is, your age, and what school you go to.
My name is Emily,
And look at, I'm sorry, look at me. I know you're kind of looking at the camera close together, but look at me.
Okay.
Hang
So-
on 1 second, please. All right.
So my name is Emily. I go to P.S. Jones Middle School, and I worked on this as like kind of a little summer camp thing.
So tell me what this panel represents, and then just kind of point out what you did on that part of the mural.
All right. So this panel, since the entirety of it was kind of dancing through time with the centuries and culture with the especially Hispanic and like Spanish cultures. So this panel starting out, we did a little research and we found out that the culture that like Spanish and Hispanic people based off their culture off of was actually some more indigenous American culture. So we wanted to have mostly two people dances throughout the scenes, but that little ballerina was an exception. And so this depicts two people in the more indigenous American culture doing an eagle dance, which like with the winged feathers and stuff on their arms, they just kind of like, I don't know how the whole dance goes, they just kind of like shake, 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 and they have little bunny rabbit ears. And for this canvas, I did the whole thing from the sketch to the color. And yeah.
So explain to me, you were talking, you kind of touched on that at the beginning, the relationship between Hispanic and Spanish culture and the indigenous culture. Mm-hmm. Kind of explain that to me again. I just want to make sure I'm clear with that connection.
So basically, we wanted to start from the very beginning. So after doing research, we found out that Hispanic and Hispanic.
Hispanic. You get do-overs every time you mess up, just start over.
Hispanic and Spanish cultures based off their culture off of indigenous American cultures. So that's kind of where they've like, oh, that's cool, let's do this. But take it further.
So tell me how those two cultures were connected.
We're not really sure how they were connected. We just started out like what they based their culture off of, and Google helped us with that. So, yeah.
So, and then what did you do specifically on this panel?
I did the sketch and coloring completely, like everything for these two people that you see. And then we had some more other girls working on the flowers over top. And I'm not sure who did the little details like cacti and jalapeno peppers throughout it. And I know Carter, our friend who also did the camp, did the little sways of wind through it, kind of something else to connect the canvases.
Why do you think it is important to have Hispanic culture as the theme for this mural?
Because that was kind of the eye for the summer camp. Like they were like, we're going to do something with this culture. And so we decided to take a bit step further and think, okay, let's depict this culture throughout everything. So.
But why do you think that's important to depict the culture in art?
It kind of shines a spotlight on what they've been doing and what they've been through throughout the centuries. So kind of just saying, hey, we're not the only ones who exist in this world. There are other people who have really cool stuff about them too.
And so that you feel like that's why it's important?
Yeah.
So you were working with a team of other students on this. Mm-hmm. What did you get out of that experience?
I learned some cool little facts about Hispanic and Spanish cultures. I got to get a bit more experience in painting, which I needed. I haven't really done this before. I got to really work with other artists on a big project as a whole, which I've actually haven't really done before, and it was a really fun first-time experience. And I just got to learn a lot throughout it.
So, this is a pretty public gallery. A lot of people come in and they look at the work in here. A lot of people in the Washington community and visitors from other places. How does it make you feel that so many other people are going to see this and that you played such a big part in it?
It makes me feel kind of like, wow, people are going to come in and see that. Like, I know when I was little to now, I've always loved coming in here and just looking at the different differentiated styles and everything that the art here that the display has to offer. And so thinking that now I get to share that experience to maybe someone new or someone old experiencing this art it's really cool.
And why do you think it's important for people to see this artistic representation of Hispanic culture?
I think the fact that it's like more, because I know there's been plenty of documentaries and books and stuff, and a lot of people look at like big, thick books about history and they think, I don't want to read all of that. So I think showing it in more of a visual, artistic form helps people kind of get the gist of it and seeing like, oh, now I understand it without having to read 900 pages. So it's a bit of a shortcut, but it still offers the full experience.
Well, how much do you think it might inspire people to want to pick up one of those books to learn more?
Probably either people just walk by and seeing like, that's sick, or people like, wow, I really want to learn about this. Because like everyone has their own different interests and stuff, so who knows?
Okay. Anything else you wanted to say?
I just want to like just say maybe a little shout out to all of the people who truly worked on this. It was not a one-person project, I can say that, not in the very least. And the fact that we got to see so many different people come in with so many different, like yes, I'm good in this category. I'm good at drawing flowers. I'm good at doing people. I'm good at doing cacti and wind. Like, it was just so cool to kind of display different people instead of just having it as something only one person would get the spotlight on.
Great, awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's very good. Now, you stay right there.
Anytime.
So what we're looking at here is from the indigenous American culture. We see two people performing what's called the eagle dance. Basically, they have, like, as you can see, the feathers and wings literally along their back. And they're just kind of like shaking out their arms and going like, wee, wee, with each other. And we're not really sure what the, like, there were a lot of stuff with it, like little, like, head, I'm forgetting words, wow. Little head things and everything around it. Like, looking at the reference photo, it was a very detailed, like there were a lot of like little markings around the circles on the back and things here. Especially a lot of jewelry in the hair, like around here, like this is the hair kind of piled into this tube that probably had a lot of decorations onto it. And it was all just very like detailed, which is really cool. Let's see. And like, it was just very eagle. Like they had these little tails behind them here. And both of them kind of looked different, I will say. Like the headdresses and colors were a little different. The wings looked a little different. Some of them had armbands, some of them didn't. So we're not sure if that played into like showing superiority with clothing as throughout the years people might have, or if it's just something a little random. So, yeah.
Very good.
I want you to just point to the flowers and go.
And here we wanted a lot of things to really connect the canvases throughout each other since they're all very separate. But so we decided to have some people draw flowers along here. And not just any flowers, but flowers that are especially grown in South American and Mexican, Hispanic countries. So there's some like marigolds and just a little bit of everything to really like connect all of them.
Very good. Good job. Thank you.
Good job.
But so
come on over here.
Over here. Okay. So just begin with an introduction. Say, my name is, what your first and last name, how old you are, what school you go to. Okay. Go ahead.
My name is Anna Deck. I used to go to the P.S. Jones Middle School. I'm going to be transferring to the Beaufort County Early College. This year.
Okay, why don't you try that again? Just,
yes.
And throw your age in there, too, just so we can.
My name is Anna Deck. I am 14 years old. I'm going to be going to the Beaufort County Early College this year.
Awesome, perfect. So you're talking about this one right here. So
yep.
Tell me about what this represents, and then just tell me your part in it, what you did.
Mm-hmm. This whole flat, again, since it's meant to be a whole dancing through time sort of scenario, this is meant to be one dance where it's like they're holding their hands, the man's kind of wrapped around the woman. It's very nice. I don't know exactly which dance it is because I wasn't the one who worked on the people. I mostly helped. I did a little bit I believe, of painting around the flowers, and I also mostly helped with just blending out these backgrounds areas.
And the theme of, the overall theme of the mural is Hispanic Latino culture. Why do you think that's an important theme to represent in a piece of art like this?
Well, it's very important to capture things like history because it's so fleeting, and capturing in art, hopefully this will continue along for quite a while.
Why is it important that, this is in a very public space? First of all, a lot of people come in and out of here, visitors, people who live here, a lot of people are going to see this. How does it make you feel to be a part in a piece of public art like this, to have been a part?
I feel a little bit kind of scared because when my teacher first brought in the canvases and told us about this whole project they were going to be doing over the summer, she was like, yeah, it's just going to travel around a couple schools in the county, and now she's like, it's going to go all over the state. So I think it's really cool that I get to have this big art up here, have tons of people cycling through this building many times during the day, and I hope that maybe this could inspire someone, like they look at that flat or that part of the mural and they think, oh, that's really cool, I wonder what kind of dance it is, and they'll hopefully look more into the culture.
Yeah, so that was kind of leading into what I was going to ask next. I mean, this is going to be seen by a lot of people, and maybe not a lot of people, maybe people who haven't really been exposed to a lot of Hispanic culture. Why is it important for people who may not be aware or may not have been exposed to that culture to see it in this way?
Well, this way really helps capture it in the bright, loud, fun sort of way that I like to capture history. Like, no, let's not focus on these really dark wars, even though they are important to history. It is more fun to sometimes look at the brighter sides of things.
And the experience itself, just working with these other students for a week in kind of an intensive situation where you're working every day, trying to create this thing in just 5 days, what was that experience like for you?
It was a little bit, scary at first, because I honestly didn't know anyone besides my sister when I first came into the camp, but now I've made more friends, recognized more faces, even seen a couple more people from the camp at other places that I like to go. So it's been really great. It was a little, I admit, a little bit tiring to have to get up, paint every single day, but it was worth it. It was really fun.
Good, cool, great, thank you, Anna. That was great. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we're gonna do one more thing with you, but is that?
I mean, I'm just really grateful for being able to do this whole thing, work together with all the really nice people, from the people who made the whole canvases to the people who organized this over in the Turnage and in P.S. Jones. It was really great and really fun the entire time. And I like to thank all of them.
And you want to thank all the little people too, right?
All the little people too.
Okay. All right, so we're going to have...
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
With most of these flats, I mostly just helped with this delicate sort of up and down fade with all the different colors that are along all of these different canvases. I also helped a little bit with the flowers up here, texturing a little bit, and yeah.
Need a little couple more hands in there, shots?
Yeah. Not jazz hands, hands.
I did help with some of the details that blended over from that first canvas onto this one, like with this bright color along the top of the wing and the color of the arms, these little delicate feathers, half-round feathers that were made.
And then show me where that cold front's going to come through later tonight.
Cold front coming over Greenville.
Perfect, there you go. Excellent. Good job.
Okay, I'll give you the plastic.
Yay,
plastic. Here's the thing, because it's a little complicated. I'm not gonna have you guys do this one because I haven't marked with the yellow yet. But these ones are good to go. Be careful because I don't want you guys to just kind of like all over the place. It's kind of like when you were doing your tagging. Just kind of just do a little bit, cover things just a little bit. Just don't squeeze and try to get it done, you know, because it's not gonna look good. Again, just little by little, okay? Be careful because it's a little windy and the wind is coming from here. So if you're around here, you might get a lot of it, but okay? If you get past the lines, and good, you can practice a little bit how it feels. If you get past the lines, it's okay because I'm gonna come back and retouch it, okay? Go ahead and start. Take it easy though, don't rush it. We have all day, you know, well, we don't, but we do. Yellows, we need you. Yeah, I'll give you. When you paint, the water might be coming out, but this is pretty self-explanatory. Just cover as much as you can. Okay, there you go. If you need to wear a glove, I don't think it should. There you go. You're tough. Boom. Boom. Okay. Again, what we're doing, and you can use a ladder. We're going all the way to this line. Okay. If you get out of the line, it's okay. I'm gonna come back. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay. Ari, you want to paint yellow a little bit? We'll come back. We'll put in water. If you want to take a break, like I'm just trying to get everybody on what?
Please don't put it there. It'll
Yeah,
fall in.
I'll put it in the water. You want this?
The paper's
Oh no, don't scratch your butt. There's a towel. Also, if you need, I can pump a little bit of water. Be careful because it comes out really fast. Do you have another bucket? No, here. I don't know, like. Also, like when it dries, it might be easier to take, but grab a towel. There you go. And do you want me to hold the brush? Yeah, okay.
Very efficient.
I like that.
I can do the
Maybe, yeah. If you can do.
Wait, is this the fun?
Go ahead. Yeah, if you can, try to like spray as close as you can from the edge. But if you don't feel comfortable, then that's okay. I'll come back. Just remember, you guys remember when you do this, just do quick little strokes. You know, if you squeeze too much, yeah, all the way to. But just kind of be gentle. Just there you go. Good job. Okay. Yeah, if you want to start the O, I want to make sure. Ari, have you painted a letter yet? Good one. Okay, I'll get you a letter. Okay. Can you reach that high, or you need the ladder? Oh, you can reach that high. Okay. Okay. O's are weird. As a matter of fact, yeah, maybe. Go on. Yeah, now let's skip the O just because I need to paint the yellow first to see where I'm going. So if you want, why don't you keep painting the blue then?
All right.
Okay, let me give you a brush.
There's not really a place I can do
Here, let's move this up. X-Men. Can you move to a little bit to the side? There you go. Okay, let me get you the. Yep. You need a glove, or are you okay? Okay. Cool. Thanks. How's your hand? Can I see the towel? Thanks. There you go. Thanks.
Saying fifth grader writing, but you just got out of fifth grade.
Well, I'm going
I
to
know,
high
that's how I
school.
write my E's. If not worse. Okay,
I used to mix it.
Okay. Do you want more?
No.
Okay. Just put it here, and then put the paint. Just put it here because that's gonna be trash.
You're getting worse, Grandpa. I'm a ninth grader. I'm not even in college.
You finished? Good. That's perfect. Thank you. I need to work on the top, but you guys are doing really good.
Wait, do you want me to paint over that?
Do I?
Paint over that.
Paint over.
There we go. I got my color back.
I'm sorry? Yeah. The ladder for that side. Behind. Okay. I'm sorry? Yeah. Okay. Good. I need to get your brush. No, this is brush. Brush on. Stand back a little bit so I can. Up. Oh, I had my little brush. Here you go.
Already 11.
Is it wet?
Yeah, 11.
I thought it was like 10:30. Yeah, I thought it was 10:30. Why is this past 9?
Okay. How are we doing here? Okay.
It's 10:30.
What?
Huh?
Oh, 10:30. Yeah, the blue ones? Yeah. There you go. So, I had a towel somewhere. There's a towel if you want to. And I was gonna paint around. Yeah. I think there's plenty of space for yellow, especially maybe in the bottom. What?
Do I get a cup?
No, you don't. Yeah, I do. Here. Troll, do you? Okay, let's see. You can. Here's what I might want you to do. Black. So I'm gonna put a white outline around them so they pop, and then I'm gonna take gray and maybe put some details inside the letter, and then in the little V things, I'm gonna make it perspective, which means I'm gonna put like a little black line underneath so it looks like it's coming out. So, but that doesn't take me that long. And I can do it. And then tomorrow, I have great paint. Yeah. Yeah. That's pintura. X-Men. Here you go, X-Men. Harry. Thank you.
Sorry to be in the way.
Oh, you're fine. I thought I was behind you. Didn't measure my footing.
¿Grande? ¿Y de camarón no quieres o quieres de pescado? Agárrala de más cerca, mira. Así de los dedos, y ya sienta. Cuando está húmeda, así te lo tienes que poner. Cuando está húmeda la mano, te lo tienes que agarrar de allá.
Do your thing.
Sí, grande de camarón.
Go ahead. Sorry. I just did a sweet talk.
If they say you have passcode to it, you should be able to get it. I don't know. You're welcome.
What is this?
Quesadillas. It's the birria itself, so it's very similar to brisket. It's like a shredded beef, and then the broth is everything we cook it in. So it's like a soup. It's one of our most popular right now, and it has been for a long time actually.
And what is it called?
Birria.
Birria?
Yes.
Give me one more. Anytime.
Continue to chatter? Okay, alright. So are those taco shells that are
It's they're actually the way that we do it is on the black top. We'll cover it in the broth, lay it on there, put the cheese on there, put the meat in there, close it up like a quesadilla, and let it kind of toast up a bit.
Okay.
Right here. No, stick up.
But it still looks very
I'm glad.
And what is that a broth?
Yeah, so that's what the meat is cooked in. So it's all cooked in like a big soup, basically, and we'll pull the meat out and then cover the tortilla, pour the soup so you guys can have some of the soup, dip it, whatever you guys like to do with it.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. I know the red sauce is really hot.
Yes, it is.
It's perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Couldn't have been better.
Thank you.
X-Men, have you done a letter yet? Okay. Yeah, just cover things, and I'll come back and retouch things, and there's things flying, so.